the time.
I went on shoot and I got a spiritual experience. Like, you vibrate. You vibrate higher. That's why I felt God. That's what you see everything. You vibrate. You like you move from a denser level into a more lighter level, so you can even see the particles in the air to a certain extent, dog.
Like everything becomes so clear.
Everything is so clear, dog. Yeah. I looked at everything like, no, this is not enough. This is not it. That experience, yeah, something changes.
Now who's that rap? It's the dark-skinned king. Bring me my robe, let the trumpet sing. Pine cone in my dome, got no puppeteer. Now all these kids sing, Mr. Styles is here. I'd say I'm Black Beethoven if he wasn't already black. Black Jesus Christ if he wasn't already that. Black Pharaoh, but you know how that...
I'm Tofata Maseliseli, formerly known as Vivid.
Styles Maestro.
My name is Tenji.
I'm Kat.
I'm Tsoho.
TK.
Most people know me as Bugs.
I'm Indie Ray.
My name is Daniel. For me, woke is family. That's where I'm comfortable. That's where I'm able to be me. I can be goofy. I can be sarcastic. I can just rock up to one of my friends and just start dropping balls and not feel like I'm doing anything wrong. You know, it's basically a place where I'm able to express myself fully, and that's what makes woke. We have a responsibility to shape society in a responsible way, in a productive way that can grow mankind forward. You know what I'm saying?
The boundaries are broken for artists that don't fit the norm. You know what I'm saying? I'm a vocalist, a poetess, and a rapper. So basically my art is really intertwined with my womanhood as well as my blackness. I'd like to be a voice, especially in South Africa. I'd like to bring in context for women who are free, carefree black women, you know, who want to say what they be a starving artist, getting little for your work and yet you work the hardest. People trying to get at me, I'm trying to go the distance. When the finish line is near, you gotta stay persistent. Sometimes I feel like my prayers bounce back to me. Lord, if you hear this, please get back to me, cause lately I've been living life like it's now or never. Put my soul in the track so I can get my shit together, man, cause I ain't got much to lose. Backpack dreams, I got mountains to move, I got mouths to feed when I get mine, so don't get in my way, don't waste my time.
Because, like, you know, there's been a lot of things that I've always been able to do growing up, so I guess I would just consider myself as, you know, an artist of expression.
My writing was originally inspired by writing songs, or poetry showed me that I could express myself and also express what others might be feeling in a positive way.
And really put emphasis on the idea of just being yourself.
Exactly.
You know,
If
whether,
flexing is your
you know,
real, then be real.
whether it being, you know, artist-wise or even just generally living, you know what I mean? Like, people always gravitate to authenticity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as you are being real, people will always appreciate that.
Exactly.
Because we live in a world where like everything is so superficial. You know what I mean? Where being real is actually now
A novelty.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh shit, you know? Do you see this diamond?
I don't like to be classified as a photographer, first and foremost. I am a visual artist because, of course, I do more than just take photos, people. Most people always say, no, it's so, you guys are so artsy-fartsy, but it's not about that. It's always about self-expression. And the people that don't get self-expression get the chance to actually see what people actually want to live for their art.
The name Styles comes from my origins as an actor. It was a role that I took in high school once, and it stuck ever since then. It really defined me. It defined conquering artistic challenges.
My art is basically where I run to when, you know, like I just feel like there's so much chaos in the world and whatever.
I am a writer / model / art appreciator and contributor, I think you could say. Writing for me has always been a way of expression. I've always had trouble articulating my thoughts verbally and stuff, and I always seem to understand myself more even when I would write and read myself on paper.
Sometimes I find myself in a space where drawing doesn't necessarily express the way I'm feeling, you know what I mean? So therefore I feel like I need to pick up my guitar and just like strum a couple of noises, or, you know, sometimes I have a vision that I can't necessarily put down on paper, so I pick up a camera.
I chose acting is because it is a way for me to express certain feelings. And
I'm a dancer. I do graphics designing as well, but my main art, the main way that I express myself is through dance.
For me, woke is culture. And within that culture is that you have an entity of people, not just an individual space. Woke cultivates what we're trying to do for future generations. It's not just it's not just a flim flam for now, you know.
So we're creating a place that actually incorporates people who have issues that are deep and close to their hearts, and if they want to express it on our platform, like, they're more than welcome.
Like art-wise, right, is that art in itself is supposed to be progressive, you know. It's not just, you know, commercialized, you know. And the minute that now we, like, as artists who aren't necessarily within the faction and are isolated, right, it's easy for you to get absorbed and be like, okay, cool, now I need to change my art in order to, you know, get, you know, to fit in order to get, you know, a specific amount of likes, you know what I mean, in order to do this, in order to do that, you get, yeah, in order to get noticed,
isn't supposed to be conformed.
you know what I mean. Art is about expression as opposed to pretty pictures.
Yes.
Black at the berry, sweet little juice. Black at the berry,
everything to me.
black at the berry, her juicy fruit. As black as
This
forever, I'm wanting to.
poetry that I can show you. Come closer to me.